Hey beauties, I hope that you all are well. I'm back in my space. I wanted to come live because I just got some amazing things that I want to share with you. With the prepay, which is something that I spoke about previously, that I offer. If you want to come in, and again, boudoir is an investment, I offer something that's called a prepay before you actually come in. So what happens is, before you even step foot into the studio, unless you're coming to the open house, you actually are able to prepay for your collections or a la carte, depending on what you want. And then what I actually do is I have bonuses depending on what collection you choose. So I have 4 collections. So depending on what collection you choose, you get to choose one of 2 things from, or 3 things, I think, for the top tier for the collection. So I want to show you what those things are. I should have had this ready. So one of the first things that I'm excited about is this beauty right here. So this is a 4x6. I call it a diamond block. And so if you can see that, let me see if I can bring it in a little bit closer. And this actually, I got it in black and white because I just wanted to see, what it looks like. But this is something that you actually can get if you wanted to do, if you do the prepay. So this is that right there. And I love this because, one, this is something like, for me, I love pictures. So I like to have pictures all over the house. So what I like to do is have different ways to display pictures. So you see behind me, I actually have a my print framed, but you don't have to have your print framed. So this is another way. So let's say if you maybe you decided to do, one of the things I offer with the bonuses is 3 headshots. So let's say if you decide, okay, I have my collection, I know I can get 2 things. And maybe you don't want to be as risque when it comes to, having something that you want for yourself to put on your desk, or if you have a significant other, maybe you want her or him to put it on their desk. So this would be something that you could do, not just with boudoir, but let's say you do a headshot. This would be awesome for that. Now this is 4x6, so you can get this vertical, or you can actually, if you decided to get this, you can get it horizontal. Now this is pretty heavy. It's actually really, I didn't realize how heavy it would be. So I really like this. So if you come to the open house, you actually will be able to, again, pick up, feel the things, feel the albums. I have another album that's actually on its way, and just see how all of these things, what you can get for that. And I love, love, love how this just, so that's what that is. I call it a diamond block. It's really thick, as you can see how thick that is. And then on the back is just the metal right there. And then this would be how the front is. So that, I think, is gorgeous. And I just got this today. And it sits up beautifully. This is something else that you, oops, wrong way, that you would actually get if you decided. These are mini accordions. So let me show you. So there are 3. You get a set of 3. So that is what they look like. And I love this because they come with a, take this out, a cover. So this is something that, like, say if you want to throw in your bag or something like that, they come with a mini cover. Now, of course, it has my business information on it, but this is what it comes like. So you put the little cover on it. Oops. Put the little cover on it like so. Hold on. I need to put this down to do this. And then that's how it slides out, just like that. And I love this because if you are a person that loves to show off your pictures, but sometimes you don't want to have your phone, you don't want to have your phone, this is amazing because it actually opens. So that's what that looks like. Just like that. And then there's a magnet on it. So that's the back cover. So this is the front again. And then this is the back of it. And the black and white, sometimes I love shooting and putting things in black and white. Personally, black and white is my favorite. I like to be in the darkroom as well. It's something I'm going to get back on because I loved working with film and being in the darkroom. So digital was a big challenge for me. So when I see things that are black and white and the tones that they're able to get, like, I really appreciate that for this on the back. And then of course this is the inside. So that's what that looks like. And again, this is the outside of that. And what I like about this is, as I said, it's something like you get 3 of these. So I like that it's so small that I can literally put it away just like that and then put it in my bag. And so for me, it's really a great tool to actually show people what I do, because sometimes when I tell people I do boudoir and then they have this blank look like, I don't really understand. And so what I usually will say, most people know, is Victoria's Secret. So I'll say, you know, like you see a Victoria's Secret, like when you go into Victoria's Secret, you see they have they actually do really well with their displays. If you go into some of the nicer ones, they have displays where you could actually see boudoir pictures. That's what they look like, framed. And so I always tell people, like, that's their frame of reference, especially if I don't have my phone. So this, I think, is actually amazing for that. So you actually, as I said, get a set of 3. And that's what that looks like. Now, these are, again, for the bonuses. So for those of you who are just coming in, thank you for joining. What I was talking about, let me pick this up. What I was talking about is what I offer with the prepayment plan. So I offer bonuses. Now, bonuses are if you are able to pay your prepayment plan off before your actual session. So that means you decide on what collection. I have 4 collections. So you decide on what collection you want, or you can decide that you want to do a la carte. Maybe you don't want to do a collection. So with that, what happens is I will set up a prepayment plan for you. So that could be in-house prepayment plan, or if you decide to go through PayPal credit, which is a wonderful thing, which I use often with a lot of my beauties. So if you decide on doing that with the prepayment, you actually get to choose bonuses. So these are the 2 bonuses that I'm talking about today. These are the, ooh, this is a little bit sharp. Just got me on my leg. These are the accordion minis. I keep doing that. So these are the accordion minis. So you would actually receive 3 of these. And these are 3 by 3. So let me see if I can. Okay, so these are the accordion minis. And again, these actually come with the little frosted case. And they open as such. And the layout doesn't have to be like this. I just chose this layout because of the way the pictures look with it. I just wanted to have a lot of open space. So you can choose whichever layout you would like. So, but this is how this looks. And this has 6 images. And then, of course, this is a front. So again, everything is fully customizable because you see I have my business name here. So if you wanted to, you could put your name there. If you have a significant other, you can put their name there, depending on, you know, you can have happy anniversary, happy Valentine's Day, whatever. So these are actually, as I said, customizable for you. And then this is the back again with just my business information and my logo again. So if you wanted to put a message on here, I don't know, maybe you have, I know some women who have several boyfriends and several girlfriends. So maybe you wanted to give them out to each of them. Like this is, you could do that with this. But this is a wonderful little thing because I love, as I said, it's something that you have that's tangible that you can actually show others. And it's so discreet that, oops, sorry, forgot I didn't turn off my, so discreet that you could actually just put it away if you didn't want to have it out. And you could actually display this. Like you could put this on the table just like this because it won't close. It has a magnet inside, but it won't close unless they are together. So you could actually have this on the table and have it open. So if you come to the open house on the 17th, you'll actually be able to see these. And then for this right here, which I'm very excited about, is the diamond block. And again, this is the 4x6. And that is exactly what that looks like. And then this is how thick it is. So it's really, really thick. And then, of course, there's the back side. But this is something else that if you did the prepayment plan and you decided to go with the bonuses, this is something that you could actually get on top of what you already have paid for. And now one other thing that I just got, and it comes in this box. So this is the actual box that you would receive if you got this. So for my ladies who get digitals, because digitals do come with my top 3 collections, show you what this looks like. It comes wrapped like this. And let me take it out of the plastic. So this little beauty right here is, let me see if you can, okay, we can see it. So this is actually what you would get. I feel like one of those girls that when they do the beauty stuff on YouTube, and they want to show you like the size of their, what do you call it, of their brush, so they start going like this in the camera. So this is the drive that you would get, and that's exactly what that looks like. So if you get if you get the top 3 collections, you actually get one of these with images. So it depends on what collection you get, but my top 3 collections actually do come with images. So this is what you would actually get. So my business name is here, if you can see that. And then this is the rose gold side. And then when you open it, it looks just like that. And so this is what I love about this, is that, oops, hold on, let me see if I can close it, is that it's beautiful. One, I love the design of it because it's very sleek. I love that it follows with my brand, and then of course you have it's etched into the acrylic as well, which I really, really like. So if you decide to do one of the top 3 collections, this is what you would receive with your images. So that's what that looks like. So to recap, I just wanted to show you, beauties, especially for those of you who are not going to be able to attend the open house. I wanted to show you just the new things that I got. And I also, wanted to keep you abreast of what's happening with that. So again, these are the new things that I got, and these come instead of 3. If you have any questions or anything like that about the open house, there are only 3 spaces available for the April 6th through the 10th trip to Mexico. So if that's something that you're interested in, please make sure that you send me an email. Again, I only have 3 spaces left. Someone has already booked their space. So if you are interested in going to Mexico on the amazing, one-of-a-kind boudoir trip, please send me an email. All that information is in the events page, so you can actually see it, so you know exactly what you're receiving. You also will know exactly how to get in touch with me to make the initial deposit, which is the $250 deposit. So if that's something that you're interested in, I suggest that you get on it, because I put it on Instagram yesterday, and then I've already had people sharing it. So I'm pretty sure that by the end of the month, maybe even before that, that is going to be sold out. Also, September 21st, if you love the flowers where I had the huge, beautiful blooms, which are the roses, if you were interested in doing that session, that is happening on the 21st. That information is also inside the group. I think it's in the announcements, but if not, I'll put it in. So that is actually also happening. So if that's something that you are interested in, that's something different and out of the ordinary. That's totally different than I usually do. And this, that's going to be an installation. So it's going to be larger than the images that you actually saw with the young lady who did it before, because she's actually coming in and building even more. So, it should be really beautiful because we're going to have things hanging from the ceiling. She's doing an entire wall of flowers, unlike what we did before. And even the floor will actually be covered in roses and petals. So I'm excited just to see how she's going to pull it together, because I know I was blown away when I saw it the first time, but just the way she's described, and I'm talking about Kirby, excuse me, the way that Kirby is describing how she's going to add even more flowers, even more crystals, even more petals. I'm excited. So I hope that that's something that you wanted. Again, this is happening in September, so this will be good for all of you who are looking for something for Christmas. Like September would be the time to get all that done. So let me know if there's something you want. Again, that information is in the announcements. If you can't find it, send me a DM, or what they call it on Facebook. I don't know, but send me a DM or send me an email. My email is everywhere in here, but if not, of course, send me a DM, put a comment in this video. But I just want to say thank you. Have an amazing day, amazing weekend, and please make sure you're taking care of yourself, because as always, if you are not taking care of you, you cannot take care of others. You cannot give from an empty vessel. Have an amazing day, and happy almost weekend.